Good morning, students. So, small interruption takes place there. So, the previous class, you discussed DPSK, differential phase shift keying. The differential phase shift keying, B opt signal is given to a balanced modulator that is differential data. That is differential data. According to differential data, the phase of the carrier changes. The phase of the carrier change depends on 0 to 180 degrees or 180 to 0 degrees. Okay. Last class, I think DPSK is completed, and the waveforms also have considered the waveforms. When D of t is given data, that is differentiated by using XOR gate and B of t minus D of B signal, then the waveforms are here. The B of t signal is not the differential data. Where the B of t signal has the phase differ, when D of t signal is 1, when D of t signal is 1, then B of t signal has the phase differ. That is 180 degrees phase difference. That is the beginning of the bit interval only. At the beginning of the bit interval, B of t signal have the phase differ. Only D of t is 1. And the D of t is 0, D of t signal doesn't have any phase change. Where the phase is in the previous, that has to be continued. Where the phase is 180, that is continue until the D of t is 0. Okay. So that waveforms are considered in the previous class. Okay. So now, what is the output of DPSK? Same as the BPSK, that is B of t root 2 PS cos omega naught t. Where cos omega naught is the carrier, root 2 PS is the magnitude of the carrier. Okay, now DPSK and DEPSK also there. Okay, this is the DPSK demodulator. The DPSK demodulator, so the received signal is B of t root 2 PS cos omega naught t plus theta. This plus theta is a delay of the channel that given to TRB delay and multiply the synchronous detector. Output is B of t into B of t minus TRB. Root 2 cancel out, that is 2 PS cos omega naught t plus theta, cos omega naught t minus TRB plus theta. So this is the mathematical equation. Now you turn the limitation of BPS cases, DPS cases. That is, if suppose one bit is affected by the noise, that is an error. So 2 bits are affected in the receive side because of the subsequent bits are XOR and got the result. That is an output. Is it not? If the 1 bit is affected by an error, 2 subsequent bits are the noise. Okay, noise is affected by one bit. 2 subsequent bits are affected by an error. That is limitation of DPSK. And DEPSK also there. DEPSK is differential encoded PSK. In the differential encoded PSK, B of t signal is given to XOR gate via a 1 bit time delay scheme. B of t minus D of B. Now that D of t signal is output of XOR is B of t XOR of B of t minus D of B. Okay. Now, previous class, you see the one example also there. Take the B of k signal, that is data 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, and B of k minus 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. So now, if one of the bit is in error, one of the bit is affected by noise, it is in error, if suppose. So then the resultant of D of k is 2 subsequent bits are errors. 2 subsequent bits are errors. So that is a 2 bits are affected by an error in the DPSK or DEPSK. So now, today you are going to discuss one more modulator or demodulator. That is nothing but quadrature phase shift key. Quadrature phase shift key, that is QPSK. Students, visualize that the first class there is BPSK, binary phase shift key. After that, DPSK, differential phase shift keying. and DEPSK. And today we are going to discuss about QPS, QPSK, quadrature phase shift key. You know the BPSK means biphase, QPSK means quadrature phase. So how many phases are there in the BPSK? Two phases. What are the phases? Can be divided into four phases. So then in the BPS, how many signals are there? There are two signals. One of the signal is logic 0 or another signal is logic 1. So logic 0 has one of the polarity, it is negative or positive. Logic 1 has another polarity, opposite polarity. That's why the two signals are occurred with 180 degrees phase difference. The two signals are occurred with 180 degrees phase difference. Okay. Now the QPSK has four phases now. Four phases now. So can you define the definition of the QPSK? The phase of the carrier changes according to modulated signal changes. Here the modulated signal is a binary data. Binary data has four signals here. The BPSK binary signal has the two levels. Here the four levels. What are the four levels? What are the four levels? 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So that is the quadrature phase shift key. Now the signal is assigned as the 2 bits. There the BPSK signal is assigned as 1 bit. Either logic 0 or logic 1. Here the QPSK the signal is assigned as the 2 bits. 0, 0, one of the signal, 0, 1, another signal, 1, 0, another signal, 1, 1, another signal. That is, 2 bits are assigned to a signal. 2 binary bits are assigned to a signal. To the power of 2, 4. 4 signals are there. Now, so let us enter into the QPSK. The QPSK, there are two types are there. One is offset QPSK, that is in general QPSK. In general QPSK is known as offset QPSK. And another one is non-offset QPSK. Non-offset QPSK. The non-offset QPSK is staggered QPSK, also known as the staggered QPSK. Offset QPSK is which is generalized QPSK, what you are generally used QPSK, that is offset QPSK. Some specific applications are there in non-offset QPSK. So that are all discussed in the span. Okay. Now let us see the non-offset QPSK, also known as staggered QPSK. Students note down, these are the important points in the examination point of view. In the BPSK, each signal assigned as 1 bit, that is logic 0 or logic 1. In QPSK, each signal assigned as the 2 bits. There are 4 signals like this. Because of the carrier has 4 phases, that is known as QPSK, quadrature phase shift key. Quadrature phase shift key. Okay. Let us see offset QPSK or QPSK transmitter. QPSK transmitter. Okay. Okay. In this QPSK transmitter, see the block diagram. QPSK transmitter. Okay. So I can maximize my screen. Okay. So yes, it is QPSK transmitter. See that B of T signal. See that elements in the block diagram. Say so. D flip flop, type D flip flop, type D flip flop here and here. Two D flip flops are there, two D flip flops are there, and one T flip flop. Flip flop is 1 bit delay. You know the flip flop is 1 bit storage device. So you know that is use D flip flop and T flip flop in the block diagram and multiplier. So this multiplier is nothing but balanced modulator and adder and adder. Now you know the D flip flop, delay flip flop, delay, 1 bit delay. If suppose 0 is given as input signal, after one time delay, 0 is assigned as an output. If 1 is given as input, after 1 bit delay, 1 is an output. That means 0 is given, 0 is an output. 1 is given, 1 is an output. But delay takes place. 1 bit delay takes place. After 1 bit, the same output is as input. Okay. Now the T flip flop is, you know, the toggling. D flip flop is delay flip flop. T flip flop is toggling. Toggling means suppose 1 is given, 0 is an output. 0 is given, 1 is an output. So that is the toggling takes place. Toggle. That is reverse or invert. That is the flip flop. Now we can use these two flip flops in the block diagram. The block diagram. Now the B of T signal, whereas the data, binary data, B of T signal is given to B of T signal is given to D flip flop one end, the same as another D flip on another end. Now for the two D flip flops, B of T signal has been given input signal. This flip flop, D flip flop, B of T signal is input. This flip flop also B of T signal is input. That's why B of T signal is given to both the D flip flops input. B of T signal is given to both the D flip flop input. Same as this is the binary data, given the binary data. And the clock is assigned to a T flip flop. Clock is assigned to a T flip flop. You know the clock period here, FB is the clock frequency, TB is the clock time period. The clock time period is one clock cycle. So that is given to T flip flop. Now the T flip flop output is given to one of the D flip flop, and inverted one is given to another D flip flop. Inverted one is given to another D flip flop. Now the D flip flop has the two inputs. D flip flop has the two inputs. So here the clock is divided into two. One is the even clock, another one is the odd clock. Odd clock is toggling of the even. The clock is divided into two, even clock and odd clock. The even clock is given, odd clock is given to another T flip flop. Okay. Observe that in the odd clock there is a knot in the clock that shows the inverted one. Okay. Whereas the B of T signal is given to both the signals the same, but in the toggling output is one is even clock, another one is odd clock. You know the odd clock, that is the small knot is there. Observe in the block diagram. Okay. So please be specify that knot. Okay. If you ignore that knot, okay, that minute thing is to avoid the confusion. Okay. So now the clock is divided into two. One is even clock, another one is odd clock. After toggling. Okay. Now let us see. In this, even clock is given to deep flip flop, and B out signal given to deep flip flop. Now, even clock is output of deep flip flop is BE of T. Output of deep flip flop is BE of T. The BE of T is the B of T signal. The even clock is activated. B of T signal, same B of T signal. The even clock is activated. That is B of T is the output of deep flip flop. B of T is the output of deep flip flop. Okay. Now the B of T signal given to multiplier. B of T signal is given to multiplier, and the carrier is given to multiplier. Multiplier has the two inputs, B of T and carrier. Carrier has the magnitude A. In this magnitude, A is equal to root PS only. Where the B of T, BPSK, what is the magnitude of the carrier? Root 2 PS. Is it not? The BPSK, magnitude of the carrier is root 2 PS. Now this magnitude of the PPSK, carrier in PPSK is root PS only. Because of here, you observe only one level, either it is the even level or odd level. There the two levels are considered there, root 2 PS. Now the 2 PS is equal to A square, mean square value. 2 PS is equal to A square there, the BPSK. 2 PS is equal to A square, and the A is equal to root 2 PS. Now the PS, not 2, PS only A square. PS is equal to A square. Now the A is equal to root 2 PS. Root PS. PS A is equal to root PS. Now the magnitude is equal to root PS only. That is reduced here. Now consider one of the level. There the two levels are considered. Here the one level considered. That's why magnitude is equal to root PS. Root PS cos omega naught T. Cos omega naught T. Now B of T signal is multiply one of the input. Root PS cos omega naught T is multiplied another input. Multiplier input to multiply or balance product multiplier and multiply the two signals. One of the signals is B of the signal, that is even clock activated data. Even clock activated data is B of T. Now the B of T is activated by even clock, that is B of T. Okay. So that's why I can use here the deep flip flop. Delay flip flop is used to activation process. Toggling of even clock is activated by B of T is activated by even clock, then B of T is generated. The B of T given to multiplier one of the input, and root PS is cos omega naught T is carrier is given to multiplier. This multiplier is balance modulator. Now the output of this multiplier is given to SE of T. SE of T. So can you give the mathematical equation of SE of T? The signal of multiplier output is SE of T. The even signal is called B of T root PS cos omega naught T. B of T root PS cos omega naught T. B of T root PS cos omega naught T. That is the same as BPSK except PS and B of T. So now the B of T root PS cos omega naught T, where B of T is now again plus or minus 1. B of T is plus or minus 1. Plus 1 root PS cos omega naught T minus root PS cos omega naught T, or root PS cos omega naught T plus theta. So now how many angles are distributed in this B of T signal output to SC of T? Two phases. Two phases. What is the phase difference of these two? 180 degrees again. is a B of t signal multiplied cos omega naught t. This B of t has two phases. Those two phases has 180 degrees sort of phase. Each and other. Okay. SC of okay. So that is given to adder. That is given to adder. Now in the other part, the toggling clock given to again another D flip-flop. Toggling clock is given to another D flip-flop. So you can mention that type D flip-flop odd. Yes. So now the toggling clock is odd clock is given to D flip-flop and B of t is given to D flip-flop. Output is B not of t. But it is odd of this. If it is even, it is not. Now the B of t activated on odd clock. B of t activated on odd clock. Then the output is B not of t. Output is B not of t. So this output is given to multiplier. The multiplier, one of the input is root PS sin omega naught t. Why? Observe that here the one of the multiplier root PS cos omega naught t, opposite of that is sin omega naught t. So you know the sin and cos are 180 degrees out of phase. Those two signals may called as orthogonal signals. So if you use one cos orthogonal to that sine, okay, those two signals are orthogonal signals. So now the B naught of t, one of the signal to multiplier, root PS sin omega naught t is multiply. Balance moderate again. That output is S naught of t. Now S naught of t is equal to B naught of t root PS sin omega naught t. Where SC of t is B of t root PS cos omega naught t, and S naught of t is B naught of t root PS sin omega naught t. Okay. Now these two signals, S naught of t signal, SC of t signal. S naught is odd clock activated by B of t and B of t. Now, here in this block diagram, the clock is inverted here now. Even clock is this, and odd clock is this. So now the time period of the clock is T of B. What you observe here? 2 bits, 0 and 1 is assigned as either 0 or 1. Now you can divide T of B from 2T of B, like even and odd. So that is multiply the carrier. The carrier is root PS cos omega naught t for the even, root PS sin omega naught t to the odd. Now this two signals, SC of t and S naught of t, is given to adder. The adder output is P of t. Adder output is P of t. Now the adder output is adding of the two signals. One of the signal is S naught of t signal, another signal is SC of t signal. S naught of t signal is B naught of t root PS sin omega naught t, and SC of t signal is B of t root PS cos omega naught t. So both signals are added. Output is equal B of t root PS cos omega naught t plus B naught of t root PS sin omega naught t. Okay. So this is the block diagram of QPSK transmitter. QPSK transmitter. Okay. Once again, V of t is given to two D flip-flops. V of t is given to two D flip-flops simultaneously. V of t is given to two D flip-flops simultaneously, and the toggling signal clock is given to D flip-flop via T flip-flop. The T flip-flop input is clock. The output of T flip-flop is given to even clock and odd clock. So even clock is activated, B of t generated. Odd clock is activated, B naught of t generated. So even clock is activated, B of t signal generated. Odd clock is activated, B naught of t signal is generated. So those two signals are given to multiplier. The multiplier, one of the input is root 2 ps cos omega naught t. Another input root 2 ps sin omega naught t. These two signals are given to the multiplier. Output is SC of t and S naught of t. And these two signals are added and output is QPSK transmitted output. That is V naught of t. Okay. Okay, now the next you have to see the waveforms. So what are the waveforms in the QPSK? So like in the BPSK waveforms and DPSK waveforms. So that's why students, I once again remind that block diagrams are important and waveforms are important and mathematical equations are important in your presentation. Okay, so now these are the waveforms. These are the waveforms. Okay, after the class, we practice the block diagram waveforms also. Okay, see that waveforms. The first one is a clock. See that first one is clock. First one is clock. The next waveform is odd clock. Odd clock. So for the clock and odd clock, what is the difference you observe? If it is the clock is one cycle, the clock is one cycle, clock is one cycle. This odd clock is a single cycle, half the cycle. Because the cycle is divided to half, 50% reduces. Now this one full cycle is 1 bit. One full cycle is 1 bit. And another full cycle is another bit. That is, the clock is now, the span of the clock is divided into full cycles. Full cycles. Observe that difference for the clock and odd clock. If the odd clock is there, then the even clock is the same, opposite of that. Opposite of that. The span is this, the full cycle is divided into S and S, full cycle is S and S, one cycle. Okay. So now, odd clock and even clock, opposite of that. Odd clock is S. Odd clock is S. One clock. The clock, one full cycle is assigned as off. After that, opposite of the even. Likewise, so where it is clock is given in block diagram to the T flip flop only. To the T flip flop. T flip flop output is the clock is T flip flop input. The T flip flop output is even and odd. Even and odd. Okay. So odd clock is generated, opposite even clock is generated. So see that waveforms. Then Now can B after signal is given. Now the B after signal is given. The B after signal is, you can take 17 bits here, 17 bits here, 17 bits here. So first bit, second bit, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I assigned here the numbering is in order to avoid the confusion. While your process takes place, the confusion arises. Okay. So in order to avoid that confusion, I assign each bit has the number. Okay, numerical value. Now the bits are 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay. First bit is 0, second bit also 0, third bit is 1, fourth bit is 0, fifth bit is 1, sixth bit is 1, seventh bit is 1, eighth bit is 0, ninth bit is 0, 10th bit is 1, 11th bit is 0, 12th bit is 1, 13th bit is 0, 14th bit is 0, 16th bit is 1, 17th bit is 1. Likewise. So bits are assigned. So simply example, I can take one example here. B after signal is 17 bit is considered, 17 bits are considered. You can take any length of the bits. So simply I can take 17 bits and those are 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay. Now how the B after signal is activated based on odd clock or even clock? How B after signal is activated based on odd clock and even clock. Okay. Let us see. So once B after signal is activated based on the even clock, B after signal is generated. Once B after signal is activated based on the odd clock, B not after signal is generated. Okay. So now, so once B after signal and B not after signal is generated, those given to A multipliers, multiplier inputs. Now, let us see the first odd clock, how it is B not after signal generated. You know that odd number, 1 is odd number, 3 is odd number, 5 is odd number, 7 is odd number, 9 is odd number, 11, 13, 15, 17 in our example, odd numbers. So now the first bit, third bit, fifth bit, seventh bit, ninth bit, 11th bit, 13th bit, 15th bit and 17th bits are activated based on odd clock. Once again repeat. For odd clock, B of T signal, first bit, third bit, fifth bit, seventh bit, ninth bit, 11th bit, 13th bit, 15th bit and 17th bit. Odd positions. Where the odd positions? Those are activated based on the odd clock. Okay. Now, let us see that first bit is 0. So 0 is there. So 0 is up to which one? 0 is level 0 up to third, up to third, up to third. Now the third bit is up to sixth, up to fifth, up to fifth, up to fifth, and fifth bit is up to 7, seventh bit is up to 9, ninth bit is up to 11, 11th bit is up to 13, 13th bit is up to 15, 15th bit is up to 17. Once again, clearly observe that waveform. The first bit is 0, the 0 continue up to end of the third, end of the third. first bit is 0 level, continue up to end of the third. Is it not? End of the third. That is 0 level is up to end of the third. At third bit is now choose the third bit, not the second bit, because of the odd clock is activated now. Odd clock is first bit is up to third. Now the third bit is taken. Third bit is 1. That 1 level is up to continue end of the fifth one. End of the fifth one. This is the end of the fifth one. This is end of the fifth one. Okay. Now the after end of the fifth one, consider fifth bit. Fifth bit is again the 1. Now that is continued until up to end of the seventh. Okay. Again the seventh bit is 1. That's why that is up to ninth bit ending. Ninth bit ending. That's why third bit ending, fifth bit ending, ninth bit ending, third bit ending, fifth bit ending, seventh bit ending, ninth bit ending. Because of third bit is 1, fifth bit is 1, seventh bit is 1. That's why 1, 1, 1. This is the high level. Up to the ninth. Up to the ninth. Okay. After ninth, ninth bit is considered. Because our ninth also an odd number now. Ninth is 0. That is up to 11. Consider now. 11th bit. 11th bit is 0. Again up to 13. 13 bit is considered. Up to 15. 15 bit is considered up to 17. That's why 9th bit is 0. 11th bit is 0. 13th bit is 0. 15th bit also 0. That's why this 0, 0, 0, 0. Now consider 7th bit. 17th bit. That is the 1. Okay. After 17th bit is considered. That is 1. So likewise, B naught of T signal is generated. Likewise, B naught of T signal is generated. Okay. Are you clear? Are you able to draw the B of T signal? Now the B of T signal, how many? What are the numbering of bits are taken? Second bit, fourth bit, sixth bit, eighth bit, 10th bit, 12th bit, 14th bit, 16th bit, likewise. Is it not? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 are the even. Now the even bits are considered and with reference of even clock. With reference of even clock. So let us say the first bit is, second bit is 0. Second bit is 0. Now the start at second. Second bit is up to fourth, end of the fourth. That's why 0 is up to end of the fourth. Now the consider the which bit? Fourth bit. Fourth bit is again the 0 up to end of the sixth. Now the 0, 0 is taking place. 0, 0, 0. So after end of the sixth, which bit is considered? Again sixth bit is considered. Sixth bit is level is 1. That is up to eighth, end of the eighth. Now the after that considered eighth bit. Eighth bit is 0. Eighth bit is value is 0. That is up to 10th, end of the 10th. Now the 10th is 1. Up to 12th. The 12th again the 1. Up to 14th. 14th 0. Now the 0 is up to 16th. So likewise, B naught of T and B of T signal is generated. Likewise, B naught of T and B of T signal is generated. So these are the D flip-flops outputs. These are the D flip-flops outputs. Okay. Okay. So the waveforms are important here. If you understand the concept, the waveforms are must. Okay. The clock is there. Clock is divided into 2, odd clock and even clock. So these two clocks are activated. These two clocks are active B of T signal, active B of T signal that generate P naught of T signal and B of T signal. P naught of T signal is odd cycles, odd numbers are considered. B of T even numbers are considered. Okay. So this is the waveform. This is the waveform. Okay. Now, in this output is cos omega naught t. This is the equation of the output of QPSK transmitter. Output of QPSK transmitter. Okay, here one of the important concept involved in this. Already you see the waveform representation there. So in this, T of B is the bit duration. Okay, whether it is V of T or B naught of T, the bit duration is T of B. T of B is multiplies a carrier. The generated signal has a normal bandwidth. Each multiplier. How many multipliers used in this QPSK? 2 multipliers. Is it not? One of the multiplier is act as BPSK. Now the 2 BPSKs are like considered here. Okay, now each multiplier has one balanced modulator. Okay, now that is multiplied with root PS cos omega naught t. That is one of the generated signal. So now the bandwidth of the signal is 2 into f of b. 2 into f of b. So for the normalized BPSK, bandwidth is 2 of b. The previous class also see this bandwidth is 2 into f b, where f b is 1 by t of b. 1 by t of b. Now the bandwidth of BPSK is 2 into 1 by t of b. Bandwidth of BPSK is called 2 into 1 by t of b, where t of b is the bit duration. Hence in the QPSK, there are two signals, SC of t signal and S naught of t signal. SC of t signal generated one BPSK, S naught of t signal generated another BPSK. Now the two BPSKs are superimposed here in the QPSK. SC of t signal has the two phases, S naught of t signal has another two phases. 2 phases plus 2 phases. How many phases? 4 phases. That's why the QPSK is 2 BPSKs are signals are there. Has normal bandwidth. Now consider the normal bandwidth. You know the bandwidth of each one is 2 FB. Bandwidth of each one is 2 FB. Okay. Now FB is 1 by 2 TB. FB is 1 by 2 TB. Because of in the BPSK, FB is 1 by TRB. In QPSK, FB is 1 by 2 TRB. TRB plus TRB. Because of the two BPSKs are there. Here, small correction takes place here. The BPSK, FB is equal to 1 by 2 into TRB. 1 by 2 into TRB. So now the bandwidth of QPSK is equal to 2 into 1 by 2 TRB. 2 into 1 by 2 TRB. There in the BPSK bandwidth is 2 into 1 by TRB only. Here in this BPSK bandwidth is 2 into 1 by 2 TRB. But TRB is replaced with 2 TRB because the 2 times of TRB signals are there. Even and odd. That's why 1 by 2 TRB is there. Now the 2 get cancelled. The bandwidth of QPSK is called 1 by TRB. 1 by TRB. So see that the bandwidth, the difference of BPSK and QPSK, the BPSK bandwidth is 2 into 1 by TRB. The bandwidth of QPSK is called only TRB. Only TRB. So bandwidth is increasing is advantage or decreasing in advantage. Communication. Always bandwidth is decreasing in advantage because with the minimum bandwidth you can transmit maximum information. With minimum bandwidth you can transmit maximum information. Okay. Student, this is the QPSK concept. Please go through the textbook and practice the block diagram and waveforms and give your own explanation. So So please write your own notes. Okay. So QPSK is, this is the quadrature phase shift key. Okay. The next class go for another concept. So thank you. Thank you. CR, please send attendance. Thank you.